Oh, without question, fireworks. My wife is really a fireworks person. I mean, she loves going to fireworks shows, so she even has a little rating system. So we end up going, like every weekend we go somewhere for a fireworks show. But the 4th of July, historically, the downtown fireworks, like on Navy Pier, have been really good. And we've gone down there probably 5 or 6 times in the last 10 years to see the fireworks. So that's really enjoyable.
It's got to be family, time spent with the family. Barbecue is always great. Fireworks are fun, but holidays are all about the family, so that's what I enjoy most about the 4th of July.
Well, it's no surprise here in the Flames office that I am a lover of all holidays, but specifically with the 4th of July, I think it's not a holiday where you're expected to give a lot or take a lot. It's just people, enjoying being together and the atmosphere that comes along with the pride of being an American.
My favorite 4th of July memory was when I was probably 8 years old and I got to tap dance an American flag costume at the Rib Fest. That was probably the most fun day I can remember. Yeah.
Well, I have tons of favorite memories, but last year my niece was 1 year old, and it was fun to get to see her out on 4th of July to see the fireworks for the first time.
When I was a kid, we used to go to my grandmother's house, and she had a cabin on a lake. So we used to sit up in the tree in a treehouse and light fireworks and throw them off the treehouse. It was fun.
I actually proposed to my wife on the 4th of July about 9 years ago, and we've been happily married ever since. I suppose it could have also been my worst memory of the 4th of July if she said no, but lucky for me, she said yes.
My favorite place that I've seen fireworks was, summer, like in high school at some point. My family and I were out at the Puget Sound, so there was a lot of fireworks being let off from like boats and just over the water in general. It was really beautiful.
Rhythm and Booms in Madison, Wisconsin.
I don't know if they're the best fireworks, but the best place to watch, I think, is at White Sox Park, because whatever the name of that is, Cellular Field or something. But I mean, and I'm not a big baseball guy, as both of you guys know, but it's nice because you're sitting right there, and it's after a game, and the fireworks are right on top of you. You don't have to worry about people trampling on you, or the usual traffic jams assorted with a fireworks show. So you're just sitting there watching the fireworks. And they have good fireworks. They're short. It's like 10 minutes because it's after a game. But in terms of watching it, there's no better place to watch it than Cellular Field, I think.
Navy Pier, that's a simple one. I think Chicago has the best fireworks in probably a 400-mile radius. Beyond that, I can't really think of anywhere else I want to be but at Navy Pier here in Chicago watching the fireworks. The kind that go boom.
Anything that I'm allowed to light and explode on my own, like that I can do myself, is my favorite type. I love to light fireworks off.
My favorite type are the willow tree ones that hang down, and I love guessing the colors.
Okay, my favorite type of firework are definitely the ones that explode and then sparkle all over. Those are definitely my favorite, and I love when they're silver or pink.
Okay, without a doubt, those fireworks, that when they blow up, there's a smiley face inside of them.
My favorite cookout food is my grandma's potato salad. She adds some horseradish into it, which is a nice touch.
My favorite 4th of July cookout food is probably a bratwurst. I'm German, so I'm going to go with the bratwurst on that one.
Oh, burgers. I'm a big burger guy to begin with. It's funny because I've gotten a reputation around here of just being a kind of a cheeseburger guy, which is fine, but the only time I do get sick is when I try to eat healthy, so no sense changing now. I'm 59 years old, so I like burgers on the grill, and I'm not a griller myself. I can't cook to save my life, so I have to depend on other people to help me out in that area, but I've always liked burgers on the grill.
I love, obviously, the brats, the hamburgers, and for some reason I love Rice Krispie treats on 4th of July.
I think, like a lot of holidays, it's a time to spend with my family and to reflect on past memories that we've had, where we may be headed as a family, and it also gives us a chance to reflect upon our experience as Americans and what we value about our country and what we really appreciate about it.
Well, I think it really, speaks to us in terms of our independence as a nation, and it gives us a chance to kind of take a step back and look where our nation has come from, and look kind of where we're going towards the future. In addition to that, it's a good way for all of us in terms of friends and families to kind of get with one another, spend that quality time that we need, over the summer, and just really reflect on our nation.
The 4th of July to me, I have 2 older brothers that both served in the military. So I think it's a time where you can really reflect on, how lucky you are to at least how lucky I am to be an American, to live in this country, and really what's important. I mean, the 4th of July historically has been a family day where you spend time with your family or friends, and I think, it really gives you time to reflect on, gee, this is pretty neat to be in a country like America where you can do this, and looking around to your own family and friends, how many people are struggling or lost their jobs or things like that. And I think it's time to do some self-reflection on a day like the 4th, because it does kind of amplify what's really important.